Hey guys, it's your boy Mark back with his next wrestling review. Um, this is going to be my review of the final WWE pay-per-view on the road to WrestleMania 39. And by the way, I am trying to do this review while simultaneously doing the dishes. Okay, um, but hopefully. I didn't write any notes or anything, so there's a good chance I'm going to forget a bunch of cool stuff that happened at the show. But yeah. Um, how well can you hear me right there? All right. Yep, this show I thought was pretty awesome actually. Um, I really loved this show. Uh, Pretty much everything was great on this show, honestly. Great main event, excellent crowd, and all that. Uh, but uh, yeah, definitely set up some stuff for WrestleMania, of course. And I love this show. Obviously, I'm super excited for WrestleMania itself. So yeah. Uh, and I watched this show with my grandmother, which was very nice. Yeah. So, without further ado, yes, I still got the flu, by the way. But we're gonna open the show with the women's elimination chamber match. Now, this was to determine who will challenge Bianca Belair for the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania. Let's see, the contestants were Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Natalya, Canadian, because it's Montreal. The show was in Elimination Chamber 2023. Carmella, Asuka, Nikki Cross. I don't know if I've said every single competitor, but this chamber was amazing. If you ask me, this was the better of the two chambers tonight, which surprised me actually. Loved every second of this. So many brutal spots. Like everyone got a chance to shine in this. Raquel, just a beast in that in the chamber, man. She was smashing everybody. Even Carmella had a pretty good performance in this match. She was like, if you ask me, like a filler contestant. No disrespect to her, just how I saw it. Natalya was great too. Like I said, everyone got their moment. So many brutal spots in this. Liv Morgan was great. And I literally do not remember at all who it was Natalya and Liv Morgan that started. Yeah, Natalya and Liv Morgan. They have great chemistry actually. I still remember that match between them on main event when they were like, when Natalya was like, I taught her that. That was cool. And they had a match at WrestleMania too. Who was the first eliminated? I'm struggling to remember that actually. I don't remember. Who it was Nikki Cross. Yeah, Raquel smashed her through the pod that I think Carmella was trying to get back into, because she was doing this thing where she's gonna stay in the pod. So that was really amazing. And Nikki Cross got smashed through that. Raquel pinned her, eliminated. And then there were tons of awesome spots. Natalya even got eliminated, obviously, because there's only one winner of this. Raquel Rodriguez got eliminated, simultaneously pinned by Asuka and I think Carmella. And just such an awesome match. They used the chamber a lot, which I love. And the final two was actually down to Asuka and Carmella. And Asuka made Carmella tap out and will face Bianca Belair at WrestleMania 39 in Los Angeles, Hollywood, California. That match should be amazing. Can't wait for that. And I hope Asuka wins. The only reason I don't think Asuka could win at WrestleMania against Bianca, well, literally just because of the freaking dates. Because at that point, Bianca Belair is like just under a year from being champion, you know? And just for that alone, I think they'll probably have freaking Bianca retain. I love Bianca, but still. And I want Asuka to win a match at WrestleMania for the love of everything. But maybe Asuka will. And I hope so, because I want her to win at bloody WrestleMania, man. Like, seriously. But we'll see what happens. And next match after this, Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar. Brutal ass, hard hitting stuff, as always. I heard, I didn't actually watch SmackDown last night, but I did hear that Bray Wyatt said he was going to face the winner of Lashley versus Lesnar, I suppose, at WrestleMania. And is that still on? Because this match was hard-hitting stuff. Lots of spears, kickouts, lots of F5s, kickouts. Jeez. And the ending came, Bobby Lashley had Lesnar beat. He had him in the Hurt Lock. Had him in the Hurt Lock, but Lesnar was being a pussy. And he low blows Lashley, gets disqualified, so Lashley wins the rubber match. You know? Lashley 2, Brock 1. Like, if not for the Bray Wyatt thing, we would all be like, oh, so this is definitely going to be another match at WrestleMania. And, I don't know, man. Like, it's hard to say. Maybe it's just a case of them both looking strong going into Mania, you know? And then after the match, Brock just started wrecking everything. All heck broke loose and all that, you know what I mean? Yeah. But, and he was attacking Lashley, put him through the table with an F5. He attacked the referee twice. And, so if we're going by SmackDown, it'll be Bray Wyatt versus Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania 39. Weird match, but let's have Lashley destroy Wyatt, shall we? I'm all for that. And hopefully they'll still go with that other rumored match, Gunther versus Brock Lesnar, because I need that match, man. Inject that into my veins. Or Gunther versus John Cena. I'd rather that, actually. And have John win the IC title. You guys remember my tweet from November. It's like far out, man. So yeah, kind of a shame that this wasn't another clean finish. Not one of these matches had a, I guess technically their crown jewel match had a clean finish, but you know, that you could easily see this as like a setup for WrestleMania, like for another match between them. At this point, I'd rather, I hope we get Lesnar versus Gunther, you know, WrestleMania. But yeah, in match number 3, Judgment Day Women's Royal Rumble match winner Rhea Ripley and Finn Bálor versus Edge and Beth Phoenix. I was not looking forward to this match at all, but honestly, man, this match was awesome. This match was a blast. Even like some funny spots, like the crowd was chanting "Fuck you, Dominic" at Dominic Mysterio. Funny moments with Dominic getting involved, and it ended. It looked like we were about to see that Extreme Rules 2022 spot with Beth Phoenix getting concertoed, this time on the stairs. Beth got out of it though, and Edge won the match for his team, sparing Finn Bálor. The only prediction I got wrong from this show, because I predicted everything else correct. But yeah, that was a good. That was actually a damn fun match. But yes, and now we have the second chamber match. We have United States Championship Elimination Chamber. First time ever the United States Championship is on the line. In the chamber, Seth Rollins versus Montez Ford versus the champion himself, Austin Theory, of course, Johnny Gargano, Bronson Reed, and Damian Priest. Another awesome match. Everyone's like praising this match, like, oh my god, that was like one of the best chamber matches ever. It wasn't that good. It was a dang awesome chamber. Lots of great performances, but I was kind of like disappointed with this match a little bit because they freaking had like in the women's chamber, the women were taking quite a while until we had new entrants, you know, and I loved that. It was like just taking our time in the match, enjoying the slow burn, and this one felt so much faster that all the competitors were coming in, you know. It was still an awesome match, don't get me wrong. Excellent performances from pretty much everyone. Theory was great. Rollins was great. Johnny Gargano was great. Put in a great performance. Montez Ford also put in a fantastic performance. Maybe even the performance of the match. But, yeah, I think Seth was like trying to toss Gargano off the chamber pod, but then Johnny Gargano like reversed into like a hurricane, whatever you call it. That was so awesome. Damian Priest eliminates Johnny Gargano with the Razor's Edge. Awesome performance by Gargano, man. But before that, Bronson Reed was actually the first to get eliminated. And yeah. And that was after like a curb stomp and a frog splash from Ford and all that. And yeah, the way Montez Ford got eliminated was so brutal. The way he got eliminated was Theory did something to Montez Ford, which led to, I don't remember what that was, but they led to Montez Ford like his head sticking out of the rope with Seth doing the curb stomp to him on the freaking steel, and then Austin Theory pushed Seth Rollins, and then he pinned Ford to eliminate Ford. Then it was down to Rollins and what's his name? Austin Theory. back and forth stuff, and then Logan Paul, while they were escorting Montez forward to the back, standing ovation from the crowd, by the way, you gotta love it. That's when Logan Paul came out, did the buckshot lariat to Seth, then hit a curb stomp to leave. Austin Theory picks up Seth, A-Town down for the 1, 2, 3. Austin Theory retains the United States Championship. And, I guess it'll be John Cena versus Austin Theory for the United States Championship at WrestleMania. I'm rooting for John Cena. Alright, I'm rooting for John Cena. He hasn't won a championship in so long, and I have withdrawal symptoms from John Cena not having championships. Alright? I am. And still, even then, I would have rather John be challenging for the IC title, like my tweet that blew up back in November was all about. But if he gets another run as US champion, even if it's a short one, even if he bloody vacates it the next day or something like that, I'm happy to see him win some type of championship again. And I can't think of a believable bloody way for Austin Theory to win over John Cena. You know? I just can't. As big of an Austin Theory fan as I am, you know. And also, I can't believe I didn't really mention it explicitly. It looks like it will be Logan Paul versus Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. And I'm all for that. It sounds like a pretty fun match. I'm glad it's not John Cena against Logan Paul. No, not that wouldn't be a great match. It would be a fun as heck match, but that would be bullshit if they had frickin' Logan Paul defeat John Cena. And I love Logan Paul, but still, you know. But now we're going to. Oh, by the way, in the end of this US title champion match, that's when my WWE Network started buffering like a son of a bitch. It was buffering like crazy, and I was getting irritated. That's when I restarted the app on my uncle's PS4, so I could watch the main event fluidly, and it worked. So the main event of the pay-per-view, Roman Reigns defending the undisputed WWE World Championship, whatever you call it, against Sami Zayn in his hometown, Montreal, Quebec, Canada. That's the main event of this pay-per-view. And, man, the crowd let Roman Reigns know how they feel. They let Sami Zayn know how they feel. Obviously, he's their hometown boy. They were rooting for him like crazy. And I swear, it took like 3 minutes before Roman and Zayn actually locked up. Because, man, they were just taking the crowd and they were just working the crowd. And I was still loving every bit of it. I was on the edge of my seat, man. And eventually they locked up. And once Roman had him in a headlock, the crowd was like, boo. And then every time Sami did something, the crowd went nuts. Anytime Roman got any offense, the crowd booed like a son of a bitch. And it was glorious. Sami Zayn's performance, even Roman Reigns' performance in this match, absolutely spectacular, man. Loved it. And just lots of great stuff. Like I said, I'm not going to remember every single spot that happened, because I'm I'm doing this improvised. I'm doing this while doing the dishes in the kitchen. But, yeah. So yeah, back and forth, incredible stuff. Zayn hit a... What's the movie hit? The first movie hit... I think it was like a sunset flip powerbomb, something like that, for a very close near fall. 2 9/10, I think one of the commentators said. It really was close. And also, what else? We had Zayn does the huluva kick. Reigns kicks out. I'm probably skipping a bunch of great stuff. But Reigns tried to spear Sami Zayn through the barricade, but Sami got out of the way. Roman crashed himself through the barricade, and then huluva kicks everywhere. Referees knocked down. Freaking Jimmy Uso interfering anyway, because Roman's a pussy, and Zayn kicks out of the interference moves. Holy crap. Spear from Reigns. Sami Zayn kicks out. The crowd is going electric. The crowd is on fire. Jey Uso comes in, and there was even times when like Sami Zayn was like mocking Roman Reigns' Superman punches and all that. And it looks like we're gonna get a repeat of the Royal Rumble last month when he was like, "All right, do it, attack," but Jey Uso was like, "Nah, I can't do it, man." And they basically kicked Jey Uso out. And then he just beats Sami Zayn with the chair for a spear. Another spear. 1, 2, 3. And the crowd went silent. Dead silent. So expected. So unwanted. So disappointing. So, Roman Reigns retains. The main event, WrestleMania 39, Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. Very excited for that. And I'm rooting for Cody to win that. But honestly, a part of me believes that Roman Reigns is probably going to win that. Why? Because Roman Reigns, so far, 902 days as Universal Champion. And I think they very well probably will have Reigns win at WrestleMania against Cody Rhodes, just so that he can be champion for 1,000 days. Which itself is cool, but I want Cody to win that. If the guy who wrestled Seth Rollins and defeated him inside the cell with a torn frickin' pec can't beat Reigns, frickin' nobody can. Like, might as well. Obviously someone will eventually, but still, like, far out. But we'll see what happens at WrestleMania. That is my review of WWE Elimination Chamber 2023. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm your boy Mark. I'll see you later. Peace out.